Good afternoon, good evening. This is 11:57 in Nigeria. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on wherever you're watching from. Welcome to my live stream. If you're just joining, please subscribe. Yeah, you're welcome. We'll kickstart immediately. Welcome, 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 welcome. You can also like the live stream and share. That will help us get a number of people here. Welcoming, welcoming, welcoming. If you're from Nigeria, you're welcome. I'm in Nigeria also. You're from Canada, UK, London, Europe, Africa, anywhere you're from, you're welcome. We'll be glad to see your comments in the comment section. Let's know where you're streaming from. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Wherever you're from, I'm in Nigeria, but wherever you're streaming from, wherever you're watching me from, you can let me know in the comment section. I greet you in your native dialect, even if I don't know where you're from. But I greet you. Just let us know where you're from in the comment section. We'll be glad. Comment section. Okay, I could see my audio is clear, better than yesterday. I would appreciate if you drop where you're from in the comment section while I try to put some one or two together. So, hey everyone, welcome to the live stream today. I'm so glad you could join. Today we're talking about something. Oh, Marop Slam, you're welcome. Why XXX? I would appreciate you drop a more clearer. I would appreciate if you drop a more clearer message so we could understand what you're saying. Azuki, I see you. You're welcome. Where are you streaming from? I am streaming from Nigeria. I'm streaming from Nigeria. Wow, I have 34 people here. Thank you for coming in. I'm streaming from Nigeria, and today's topic, we're talking about the reality of chasing your dreams. Basically, as you can see where I am, I'm in a studio. I'm a music producer. So if I'm going to discuss personally on the reality of chasing my dream, it's going to be based on music as it relates to the musical ecosystem here in Nigeria. Yes, I'm in Nigeria. Joyce Foster, I see you. You're welcome. Please, as you're coming in, if you're just joining my live for the first time, I would really appreciate if you can subscribe, also like and share my videos. I would appreciate. But today I'm talking about the reality of chasing one's dream. I'm from Nigeria. I would appreciate if you can also tell us where you're streaming from. Thank you to those that are tapping. I really appreciate. Just comment your country in the comment section. I want to see your comments. I'll be happy if you can do that. Comment your country in the comment section. I see Joyce Foster. I see Azuki. I see Marop Islam. And who else again? Nigeria. I live in Nigeria right now. Wow, that's cool. Joyce Foster. Where in Nigeria? Where in Nigeria? Me, I'm in Ogun State. I mean, Ogun State, you are very, very close to Lagos. There's a very, very close border between Ogun State and Lagos. Well, I'm in Ogun State currently. Greetings from Russia. Rough court style. Welcome in. How is Russia today? And I hope the war over there is not intense, and hope you're safe. To everyone in countries where they are experiencing war, we wish you safety. Hope you're good where you are. We wish you safety. The blood of Jesus covers you. In the name of Jesus. So welcome to the stream. I'm so glad you could join today. Today we're talking about something close to my heart, which is the reality of chasing your dreams. And thank you for dropping your location where you are. You can drop yours. The reality of chasing your dream, is it really affecting you? Because we can't really tell how it applies to different countries. Yeah, but chasing your dreams in Nigeria, it's a lot with the governmental structure, a system that is not built to like help anyone achieve his or her dreams and all. Yeah. I'm also Phillips. Okay. Oh, Joyce Foster. Thanks for the comment. I really appreciate. Yeah, I'm going to talk about my own reality of chasing my dreams as a music producer, and as a content creator. A music producer, a music production is you producing music, and also yeah, basically you producing music. Then content creation is you putting yourself out there. What's this? Sorry. I pressed play on my recording software, so I didn't know that it has gotten to a point where it's going to play music. Oh, the Airtel, what's up? Okay. Like I said, music production is producing music, making of beats, and the rest. Creation is you bringing whatever you do into creating of videos and putting yourself out there. Yeah, that's what content creation is about, and it's a skill that one has to learn separately. For example, I've been doing music production. Welcome in, Fadila Fadilika Gong. Oh God, I hope I called your name well. I am Indonesian. You're welcome. Thank you for coming in. Please do well to subscribe to my channel and help me grow also. Like I was saying, I've been producing for time, yeah, but it's different when you produce for a very long time and you're just doing it for yourself. Like no one knows you that much. Content creation is now what you now do to put yourself out there. Like if, for example, your musician is playing in a church and they have a camera beside them, maybe a phone camera, that is content creation. Playing, you know, after the service, they get to upload their play online and all of that. That's content creation. You sell clothes, and the next thing you upload you make videos of yourself, selling your clothes, and then you upload that video online. That is content creation. Selling of clothes is business, right? While making your video and on whatever you do and posting it online is content creation, and making I mean, those two things are two different, like those two things are two different things that are that I mean that are highly tasking. You do you understand? So they are highly challenging. Yeah. Also learning new skills because in Nigeria today, I don't know of other countries. In Nigeria today, you have to do many things. You have to do many things so that the day this one does not give you money, the other one gives you money and all. So currently, I'm a musician. Being a musician, I play most major instruments. So if I'm not being called to come play the keyboard, I'm being called to play the bass. If I'm not being called to play the bass, I'm being called to uh, um, play the drums in few times when there's no drummer. If I'm not being called to do all of that, I'm being called to do sound. If I'm not being called to do sound, I'm being called to do live streaming, like I live stream for events and the rest. So one has to learn plenty things. Do you understand? But you can learn all of these things and without knowing a little bit or much about content creation, you're just doing it for those that can see you around, not for not for the ones that um, not for the ones that are supposed to be seeing you online, because a lot of people are out there today and they put their stuffs online, and from there they get plenty gigs, they get one or two gigs and all. So it's something tasking that one has to look into. It's a challenge that one has to face once and for all. Learn new thing. Waiting you don't know, and be that. Do you understand? So there are times that things did not go, they do not go as planned. You know, you have many options. Yeah, I was talking to one of my bosses around in the last few days. By the way, if you're just coming in, please subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel, like my videos. I will really appreciate, and also turn on the notification bell so that when I'm coming live, you would get notified. Like I said, I was talking to one of my bosses, and we were just gisting, and he was telling me that he sat down one of those days and he was thinking to himself, like he was trying to calculate how many sources of income he has, and he calculated 21. 21 sources of incomes. That's a lot. That's a lot. And this man is never like broke to the point that he does not have 1 naira in his account. Do you understand? He's into agriculture, he does other things also, you know. So which is very tasking. By the end of the day, you are busy. One thing is bringing money per day. One or two things are bringing money. Do you understand? Yeah. And this also there are points where in one or two things that you do, you get you feel stuck, like you get lost in your thoughts, like you don't what do I call it? Um, Sometimes you need inspiration and all of that. One of the things that I just personally do is to when I feel when I see myself in that kind of situation, I take out my time to rest. Yeah, take out my time to rest and re-strategize. There's some of those times where you feel stuck, you feel disappointed, you feel discouraged, and all of that. You know, you just take out time to rest and put one or two things in place. If you're just coming in, thanks for coming in. I see you. Please subscribe to my channel. I really need that. Subscribe to my channel, like this video, and share. Turn on the notification bell. Back to what I was saying, feeling stuck and discouraged is one thing that you cannot eliminate from you trying to pursue your dreams. Yeah, particularly when you are at a stage where it looks like no one is even looking at you. Do you understand? You know, you feel stuck and all of that. You feel stuck, discouraged. It's a normal thing. Do you understand? Also, balancing passion and survival, particularly if um, if what you do for passion is one of the things that bring uh, money to your table. Uh, it's a good thing to pursue your passion, but it's also good to also add one or two things that so that the days that you need to look for survival, you know, okay, I can quickly do this one or two things, or added to my passion, which gives money. You understand? Because there's no way you can talk about survival without mentioning money in today's world. There's no way you could talk about survival. I stand to be corrected. There's no way you could talk about survival without mentioning money. Do you understand? So learn a new skill. Learn a new skill while pursuing your passion. You can learn a new skill. It is very, very like it is highly important that you learn a new skill. It will help you a long way. I appreciate those that are commenting, and I would appreciate if you subscribe also and turn on the notification bell while we continue. I don't really have much time to spend here, but I'll try as much as possible to to keep this as snappy as possible because I have to get back to editing. I have a job to deliver this night, but I just felt the need to come online. Yeah. If you're still here, just let me know in the comment section. Yeah. Also, one inevitable truth is that when you're pursuing your dream, you can't do it with pressure from family and friends. Yeah, that's one normal thing you cannot do away with, except if um, um, your father passed through that level of like where they um, get discouraged by their parents, and then when you came when you were born, and then you start like becoming interested in exactly what you see your father do, and then he gets you encouraged, like you're encouraged to do more, and also you might not face much of family pressure based on the fact that either your father or your mother is kind of like interested in what you do because it's what they have practiced when they were coming up and all. But if you were like some of us that our parents don't really see a future in what we do, I mean, they didn't really see a future in what we do. Definitely, you'd come across the issue of uh, family pressure, family and friends pressure, and all of that. And also, which brings me to the next point, which is comparing you to others. It happens. That's part of pressure, you know. And you yourself also sometimes you get to sit down and think, okay, so and so has bought a car, and I haven't been able to do that in my own time, which is not cool. Blah blah blah. You need to stop that. When it's your time, it's your time. That's it basically. When it's your time, it's your time. In life, I've actually learned that consistency when you keep doing what you do, you know, uh, consistency beats instant success. Consistency, when you keep doing something over and over again, it beats instant success. Angel T9BO, Angel TI9BO. I'm from Nigeria. I'm in Ogun State. And you, welcome in to my life. I really appreciate your coming in. Like I said, consistency beats instant success. When you keep doing something over and over and over again, like you master something to a point where you do it over and over again. I mean, without so much effort, like effortlessly, you keep doing something. That's consistency. It beats instant success. Do you understand? Also, mistakes are part of the journey. Mistakes are part of the journey. You make mistake every day, but the most important thing is for you not to like get discouraged from those mistakes that you're making. You make mistakes every day. You build continuously. You keep building, learning from your mistakes, and then you keep growing. And then also try as much as possible to celebrate your small wins. It might not look significant to some people, yeah. It might not look significant to some people, but just continue. Celebrate your small wins. It could be eating. For me, celebration could be eating. When I get to like hit a particular limelight, I could like take myself out, you know, buy something small. To any other person, it could be something else they could use to celebrate, no matter how small it is. Yeah. And then also it's very, very important to network and learn from others. When you network, there are people that you meet today that you don't know that they're in the same, like they practice, like they do the same thing that you do, like the same thing that's your passion is one of the things they do. So uh, um, networking and learning from others will make it to be like, okay, so and so is doing this, and he has this particular thing as a side hustle, this particular thing as a side hustle, or this other thing as a side hustle. Okay, what can I do without copying this person's totality? What can I like add? What can I get from him? What idea can I get from him? And then also sometimes you need to be someone that learn by observation, because there are I realize that some people, when you get to tell them I want to learn this, that's when they disconnect like themselves, probably knowingly or unknowingly. So you have to learn by observation. Like for example, I could look at this laptop in front of me, and then maybe somebody doing something on it, and then I learn, okay, he did this, he did that, he did this, he did that. Even if it takes me 3 months to go and practice that, I mean, even if it takes me 3 months before I remember to practice that thing, you know, I would like I'll be able to do something that once I can remember, okay, this is what he did, this is what he did, this is what he did, and all. So there are sometimes I don't necessarily need to ask somebody, how did you do this? Airtel is telling me I have 200 MB remaining. It's fine. I will end this live stream soon. But I just felt the need to come online and do this daily for some time. So if you support what I'm doing, uh, I would really appreciate if you can subscribe to my channel, turn on the notification bell so that when I post or come online, you would get notified for not get notif you will get notified when I post new content. So I would appreciate you subscribe, you like, you know, uh, uh, like, okay, let me ask this question. If you're seeing this video uh, after it ends, you could also comment this in the comment section. Uh, what's one small win that you had this week? Share it in the chat. I want to celebrate with you. Uh, Back to my recap, I spoke about uh, the music journey, music production and content creation, learning new skills and facing challenges. I also spoke about times that things did not go as planned. Well, I also spoke about the hardest part of pursuing your dreams. Yeah. And one of the things I also spoke about is feeling stuck or getting discouraged, which is part of life experience. Also balancing passion from and survival, pressure from friends, and comparing yourself to others. You know, so react to this if you like this content. I'll really appreciate it. Uh, and if you have questions, you can actually drop it in the comment section. It could be after this live video ends. I would always come online and check my comments to respond to your questions. Keep chasing your dream. Uh, Tomorrow I'll be live again, so you can do well to join. I would really appreciate. Thank you so much for hanging out and sharing in my story. Remember, chasing your dream is a journey. Keep going, stay consistent, and celebrate your small wins. Can't wait to see you in my next live stream. Let's keep this energy going. Thank you, guys. Thanks to those that stayed to this time. I really appreciate it. I have to go now because my data is almost exhausted. Cynthia Apio, yeah, I'm single. I'm still single. I'm not married yet. You want anything? Cynthia? Well, thanks for coming in. I really appreciate your presence. I'm about to end this live stream before data ends it for me. I need to go now as soon as possible. My system is disconnected. Sorry. I'm trying to reconnect something before I go off. Okay. All right. So I'm about to end this live stream. You can join me tomorrow when I come on live. I really appreciate your presence. Bye.